YouTube, this is CP here. Today I'm going to share with you a really yummy treat that I decided I was going to make. I've been in and out of the doctor's offices, it seems like at least once a week this past month with some different issues here and there. So I was picking their brains on like things that I could do to help improve these issues without having to go the medical route and taking medications or do any of that stuff. So one of my doctors, I'll explain it all in the video, recommended flaxseed, which looks like this. And flaxseed is apparently really healthy for you. Now, flaxseed as a whole, you're not going to really be able to digest it. It's basically like corn. It goes in or comes out the same way it goes in. So you're going to want to grind them up. And I just used my handy dandy, I didn't bring it over, a handy dandy coffee grinder and ground everything up for this recipe. And I hope you guys enjoy it because we are making peanut butter chocolate flaxseed healthy yumminess balls. I don't know what to call them yet, so whatever I call them, it'll be in the title of this video, obviously. So I'm gonna bring you down closer and grab my daughter so she can help us out, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so for this recipe you're going to need a few things. You're going to need some oatmeal, and I've got the girl here. She's gonna help me stir and everything today because she's been dying to help me with a video. So she's gonna help me with this one because she loves chocolate and peanut butter, so I figured it'd be the perfect recipe for her. So you're gonna need some oatmeal. You're also going to need some chocolate chips. What recipe is complete without chocolate chips? You wanna give that a stir? And then you're also gonna need some peanut butter. Now this is gonna get difficult for you to start mixing this, but you're gonna need peanut butter, and I'll put a link in the description where you can get the full recipe. And then what else? We're gonna add our flaxseed oil. Now this is what makes this recipe so great, is the flaxseed oil, or not flaxseed oil, but the flax seeds. Now you're gonna wanna grind the seeds up, because if you just put the whole flaxseed in there, it's just gonna pass through you and you're not gonna absorb anything. And flaxseed is just an amazing thing, because it helps, studies have shown it helps with hypertension, depression, liver disease. It helps with lowering cholesterol. It's a complete amino acid profile. It's gluten-free, so if you have a gluten issue, flaxseed is one of the great things that you can have. It also helps your body absorb calcium and strengthen brittle nails and help with flaky skin and eczema and things like that. And then you're going to want to add some honey in there before I spill it all over myself. But it's also shown to help fight cancers like breast cancer and prostate cancer and skin cancer. I was doing looking up information on the internet about it, and they did a study that 10% of mice that were given flaxseed supplement were able to reduce melanoma tumors by as much as 63%, which is like amazing. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to add some vanilla. Okay? And you're just going to get it all mixed up and combined. It's getting difficult. So you're just going to get it all smushed together and combined really well. But the reason why I'm making these is because I've had a lot of medical stuff going on lately, and I asked the doctor, like, what are the best things I can add to my diet to help me with some of these issues. And one doctor told me, because I see multiple doctors, one doctor told me flaxseed is her top recommendation, And then my other doctor told me that apple cider vinegar, adding that into my diet will definitely help. And if you haven't seen my recipe for my healthy Kool-Aid, is that what I call it? It has apple cider vinegar in it, and you can't even taste the apple cider vinegar. And so if you haven't checked out that recipe, check that recipe out too. It's pretty yummy. And it's a drink, so you can snack on your energy balls and drink some healthy Kool-Aid. So after you've got everything mixed, you're gonna wanna either you're not gonna have to bake these or anything, but just cause they are kind of sticky, either lay some parchment paper or something that they won't stick to, and you're just gonna roll them into balls. You wanna grab some and start rolling some into balls too. And you're just gonna give them a little roll, probably about bite size, about that size, about a ½ inch to an inch. And you're just gonna place them down on your mat, because you're gonna wanna refrigerate these for about an hour or two, just to get them to set so they're not so ooey and gooey and sticky.
Which they are now.
They're sticky right now?
Yes.
But after I get everything rolled together, I will bring you guys back. Okay guys, so as you see, I've got all of my healthy little oatmeal bite thingies. The girl says I should call them, what did you say I should call them?
Chocolate dream balls.
Chocolate dream balls, because they've got chocolate on them. But I did use dark chocolate. I forgot to mention that I used dark chocolate. You can use any type of chocolate that you choose, but I just like dark chocolate because it's got antioxidants and it doesn't make me feel as guilty as eating regular milk chocolate. So I'm gonna pop these in I'll probably pop them in the freezer for about an hour just because I'm impatient and I want to eat them. But I'll bring you back when they're all done. Okay guys, so I've pulled my flaxseed chocolate yummy peanut buttery goodnesses out of the freezer and they are set. And this is what they look like. So I'm going to try one. The girl helped me clean the bowl out by wiping it clean with her mouth. So I haven't tried them yet, but she thoroughly enjoyed them. So let me... I have to say they're pretty awesome. You really can't taste the flaxseed in them. Definitely taste the peanut butter and a hint of chocolate, depending on if you've got a big chunk of chocolate in there or not. But they're awesome and they're really healthy for you. So there you go. You can have yummy goodness and healthy at the same time. So maybe I'll try this whole health food thing out after all. So that's what I've got for you guys today. So be sure to subscribe and leave some words of encouragement to my daughter, because she's starting to really want to get into this whole YouTube thing. I'm not quite ready to let it go and let her have her own channel. I don't know if I want her face out there for the world yet, but maybe when she gets a year or two older, if she's still interested, then I will definitely let her do that. But leave some words of encouragement down there for her being such an awesome helper, and that's what I've got. So happy prepping.